Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Y'all, I am here with a dream. In this dream, I am headed to a gas station with my ex, okay? The first one I see, he says no and complains that they have stolen card information from him. So we keep driving past, okay? Um, And as we're driving, we are passing up a bunch of broken down buildings. And as we keep going, I realize I'm about to run out of gas. And I'm basically like, okay, we got to stop. You know what I'm saying? The second one we go to inside, there is a lot going on. And I am driving. Okay, I'm going to say that because in dreams, when you're driving the car, you're in control of your life. And it's like I'm driving, but he is having a say so in what's going on. Anyways, the second one we go inside, there is a lot going on, okay? And I'm trying to remember because I had this dream like a few days ago. Exactly what was it was just like a circus going on in there. It was like really weird. Um, and then I think there was somebody that was trying to like it was a lot of activity going on. Anyways, we end up having to escape through this little trap door. And the door, interesting enough, it was like built like a doll box, like a Barbie box. Like y'all know when the Barbie movie came out and they had the little boxes, and it was like a little box, like a secret trap door. And I'm really concerned about leaving the gas station because the car is there. And he's just not worried about it. He doesn't care about the car. He's not concerned about the gas station anymore. He is concerned with they're like these women that are dressed up in very risky outfits, and they have on like entertainers, entertainer type women, okay? Like women of the night basically. And then after this dream, I started to hear the song from the Little Mermaid when Ariel sings, I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing. And that's the dream. And that's the part. I really don't know the song very well. But that's the part that played at the end of my dream. Woo! Okay, it's two scriptures. The first scripture is 2 Kings, all right, 25 and 27. In the 37th year of the exile of Jehoiachin, king of Judah, in the year of Awel, Marduk became king of Babylon. He released Jehoiachin, king of Judah, from prison. He did this on the 27th day of the 12th month. He spoke kindly to him and gave him a seat of honor higher than those of the other kings who were with him in Babylon. So Jehoiachin put aside his prison clothes, and for the rest of his life ate regularly at the king's table. Day by day the king gave Jehoiachin a regular allowance as long as he lived. The second scripture comes from 2 Chronicles 1 and 11. God said to Solomon, since this is your heart's desire, and you have not asked for wealth, possessions, or honor, nor for the death of your enemies, and since you have not asked for a long life, but for wisdom and knowledge to govern my people over whom I have made you king, therefore wisdom and knowledge will be given to you. And I will also give you wealth, possessions, and honor, such as no king who was before you ever had, and none after you will have. So here's what God is saying. You were released from this relationship. Let it go. You were released from this relationship. Let it go. You were released from this relationship. Let it go. I just feel like I need one of them. What are those things called? The things that they have at the games. The xylophone. Is it a xylophone? Thank you, Holy Spirit. It's a xylophone. But you were released from this relationship. Let it go. You are currently driving your car. Don't allow this person, okay, this clown, God say. Don't allow this clown to come in and talk to you, whisper it sweetly in your ear. Oh, you should do this. And you should do that. And I don't like this because of this. And I don't like that because of that. And I don't that. God said you were released. You were released. Let it go. Let it go and let it go some more. Ain't no need for you to sit around concerning yourself with what's going on there. Let it go. You were released from this relationship. You were released from this relationship. Let it go. You are prospering. I just feel like for somebody, you are literally prospering without this person, flourishing without this person. Flourishing. You are doing so well. Let it go and leave them there. 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 For somebody, you were not even concerned when God told you to break free from this relationship, because you noticed this. You noticed that this person, all they were concerned with was going about and sleeping around on you. All they were worried about was cheating. All they were worried about was all the flashing lights, and they want to go to all the parties, and they want to be around the loose women, and they want to see how many things they can stick that thing into. Or how many things they think can get stuck into them. God said, let it go and leave it there. 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 Yes, they may call and text and I love you and I miss you and I miss you and I love you and I don't understand why you're doing this to me. Baby, there's so many people that are actors. Knowing good and well they drug you through the mud. They stomped on your heart. They set it on fire. They don't even care. They care so little that they won't admit that they did you wrong. See, here's something that I have learned. It's a difference between someone that they admit that they broke your heart. They admit that they did wrong by you. They admit that they were out of line by how they treated you. They admit and they actually are asking for forgiveness. And someone that tries to act like they don't know what you was talking about. They don't know what you was talking about. You playing? No, that's not what happened. No, that's not what happened. They trying to tell you that you making stuff up. They trying to tell you that you confused. They trying to tell you wrong about this and you wrong about that. And this is, God said, you were released. Let it go. You, like, for whoever you are, God is positioning you to live. You, like, your life is going to excel. You going back to them is going to cause you to lose everything. Just like in this dream, you know, the first guy say he didn't want to go there. And the second one, he really didn't want to go there either. But, you know, it ain't no choice. And we get there and he trying to make me leave all my stuff. God said, leave them there. You have already been released from that. Why worry yourself with it? God said if you would just listen to him. God says you didn't ask for wealth, you didn't ask for possessions or honor, nor for the death of your enemy. This person did you so bad. They did you so wrong. Yet and still, you care still so much about them that you're not even asking God to punish them. You're not asking God to seek anything upon them. You're just asking God for guidance in what you should do. God said this is what you should do. Leave them there. And you will receive. God says you will receive wisdom, knowledge to govern the people over whom God has made you king. And you will also receive wealth, possessions, and honor such as no king has had before you. No king before you has ever had, and none after you will ever have. God is saying if you would just listen to what he said, leave them there. They ain't doing nothing. This is somebody they were holding you back. I'm envisioning somebody, they had a rope around you and it's like they was holding you like this, keeping you from getting to where you need to go. God said, leave them there. They are fine. They're fine. You knew, and this is somebody you knew they were cheating. You knew they had other stuff going on. You knew that they couldn't live without this, that, and the third. Or at least they for sure act like they couldn't, because they treated you like you were trying to control them and you were trying to do this and you were trying to make them do that. God said, leave them there. They're fine. They're fine. 9 out of 10, they didn't already found somebody else. They just trying to see if they can have you as well. They just trying to have you. And for some of you, it's not even a situation where they even like you, let alone love you. They just want to sit you on a box. They don't want to see you moving forward. They don't want to see you moving forward. Some people don't like for their exes to do well because it makes them feel as though maybe they did something wrong. And you know, it doesn't always mean that you did something wrong. And sometimes it's just a situation where y'all weren't meant to be together. But in this case, for whoever this is for, this person here, you were not meant to be with them. And they are deliberately trying to hold you back. God said, leave them there. Leave them. Leave them. You were released. You were in a prison. This person was holding you back. It's like they had you in a cell. They were spiritually holding you captive. God has released you. Not only has he released you, but you have seen God's hand so vastly that it's scary. I feel like for whoever this is for, this didn't take long. It didn't take long for God to show his hand in your life. It didn't take long for God to start blessing you. It didn't take long for God to start favoring you. It didn't take long. Now leave them there. I feel like for whoever you are, every time you talk to this person, things start falling apart. Every time you answer the call, things start falling out of place. Every time. Leave them there. They are the problem. They are the problem. I'm being reminded of this saying my friend used to say, they try to act like they got the answer. They are the problem. They can't answer. No, they cannot answer. They can't help you find the answer to a situation when they are the problem. They are causing everything. God said, leave them there. He is blessing you with so much right now. And this is something that is obvious. It's obvious he's blessing you with these. It is obvious God is blessing you right now. You are being so blessed that this person can't help but to see it. They can't help but to hear about it. They can't help but to know. But God said, that's not your problem. They weren't trying to help you. They weren't propelling you forward. They weren't assisting you with anything. They literally were holding you back. Leave them where they at and you keep going. It's not for you to sit around worrying about what they got going on. It's not for you to sit around concerning yourself with whatever they concerned with. Don't nobody care. And God said, in reality, what they concerned with, just like in this dream, they are concerned with other women and or men or whatever it is. They are not concerned with what you got going on. In this dream, I was concerned with my car and I don't want to leave my car. They wasn't even worried about. They didn't even care. God said these people don't even care about what you lose in the process of following them. Do not leave your everything just to follow this clown who is basically trying to follow other women or following men or whatever it is. God said, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to yourself? You are basically sticking your own foot. It's like you tripping yourself. You falling over your own feet. Leave them there and keep going. And keep going and keep going. God said you are seeing his hand in your life. Every time you opt out of that relationship, every time you opt out of that being with them, every time you opt out and you decide that you're going to be, you see God's hand. Even like, I just feel like his hand is over you right now. God said you're going to have so much. When like the way God is moving right now in your life. The way God is moving right now in your life. He is blessing you, and it is scaring this person. Because, you know, for some of you, this person only, they attached themselves to you because they saw how blessed you were. And they wanted to receive those blessings. And while you were with them, God put your blessings on hold because that's not for them. And for some of you, just like in a dream, they deliberately were stopping you from receiving stuff on purpose. Because some of you, you didn't want, just like in the dream, I was still driving the car. Some of you, you wasn't going to let this person just completely control what you had going on. They didn't like that. I didn't spoke about this before. Some men don't like it when a woman, she asks them, okay, can you get my nails done? They say no, and you can go and get your own nails done. They don't like it. Some men don't like it when you say, oh, can you take me shopping? And he say no, and you go and you take yourself shopping. They don't like it. God said this person was not happy with the fact that you were able to do so many things for yourself, and you didn't concern yourself with how they felt about it. So they deliberately jeopardize your job. They deliberately jeopardize your business. They deliberately jeopardize opportunities for you because they did not like the opportunity. They just did not like the idea that you were being blessed, and it had nothing to do with them. You were being blessed, and they had no say so on what you were being blessed with, how you were being blessed. In some cases, they may be trying to turn you into this here. If this is that kind of man, if this is a man that wants you, he wants a pimp, and he wants to try to take all your money and control your money, and he's upset because he can't. So he's jeopardizing everything you have going on so he can get you to a place where he can control. God said, leave them there. Right where you found them at, leave them there. It's no need to stress yourself about it. It's no need to worry yourself about it. It's no need to sit around and cry about it. There are some people that will deliberately go out of their way to tear your life apart, and then turn around and cry wolf and act like they are the victim, and act like you did them so bad, and you did this, and you did that, and you did this, that, and the third, and you didn't do nothing to them. They the problem. They did everything. And, you know, you may have to deal with family calling you, why would you do this to such and such? You ask them why they did what they did to me. Then I'll think about answering what you got going on. But they going to act like they don't know what you're talking about. They going to act like you making stuff up. They going to act like you crazy. They going to act like you don't know this and you don't know that, and that's fine. God said leave them there. They not trying to do nothing but stress you out and get you concerned with what they got going on. They trying to stress you out and get you concerned with them. Don't nobody care about how they feel and what they thinking and all that. They wasn't worried about how you felt when they was doing you wrong. In this dream, this man wasn't concerned with how I felt when he was chasing after them women. He ignored me. God say whoever this person is, they do not care about how you feel. They don't care about your tears. They don't care about the heartache you went through. They don't care about none of that. So why should you be concerned about how they feel now? They're not willing to stop. They're not willing to change. They're not willing to let go of the things that they are doing that you don't like. They just want to get you back in their grasp so they can carry on destroying your life some more. That's all they want to do. Whoever this person is, they are a nightmare. They're a nightmare. In reality, if you would be doing your own thing, you wouldn't even have to worry about what they got going on. They talking about somebody stole their card information and they don't want to go here because of this and they don't want to go there because God said leave them. Don't worry yourself about whoever this character is no more. That's literally the message. God is saying don't worry yourself about whoever this person is no more. Don't concern yourself with how they feel no more. Don't concern yourself. They did not care. And I just feel like this is for somebody, this is what's gonna help you. You remember that when they was doing you wrong, when they was doing you dirty, when they was breaking your heart, when they was stepping all over and kicking your heart all over and around in the street, they did not care about not one tear that you cried. They didn't care about how you felt. I know some people, they go through this here. They go through men that are cheating on them. And when they confront the man about cheating on them, he wants to get abusive. And then now not only is he cheating on them, but he's abusing them. And he's physically trying to fight them. God said, why would you put yourself back in that mess? Think about the fact, every time this person try to, what is it called, gaslight you and make you feel like, why are you doing me like this? I don't understand why you treated me this way. I don't understand why you did this and why you did that. You remember when they were doing you wrong and you asked them same questions and they laughed at you. You remember when they were doing you wrong and you asked them same questions and they reacted with violence. You remember when you asked them same questions and they told you that you didn't know what you was talking about and you were crazy. And that's the message. God said, leave them there. They are not helping. They are not assisting. They are not improving anything. They are not pushing anything forward. They are literally trying to hold you back. They are trying to hold you back. For some of you, they are literally trying to trap you. They want you to be stranded somewhere. They're not concerned if you have a car and you have a way to get around. They don't care if you are comfortable. They don't care if your business fall apart. They don't care if you end up broke and busted. They do not care. In fact, they would prefer it to happen because some of them, they felt insecure. They felt some kind of way about you being able to do things that they couldn't do. Or they felt some kind of way about not being able to tell you no. They would have felt powerful being able to say no to you. And you having to walk around with your hair looking crazy. Or you having to walk around with your nails looking crazy. You having to walk around without in general. They would have felt some kind of power. They would have felt some kind of, like, it would have fueled them. It would have made them feel like they was somebody. Because they told you no. But now that you're not with them, you're making your own decisions and you're prospering. They don't even know what to do with themselves. They stressed out now. They are stressed out now. And they're not stressed out because they just want you so bad and they love you so much. They are stressed out because they have lost control over you and they want it back. Too bad. They don't need to have control over you. They don't need to be in a position to where they can tell you what you can and cannot do. Because frankly, they can't make good decisions. No way. Why would you even want them to be able to tell you something? They making silly decisions anyway. That's the message. God said, leave them alone. He has freed you. You are free. He has freed you and you are free. He has freed you and you are free. He has freed you and you are free. There is no need for you to go back there. It is no need for you to deal with this person no more. It ain't no need for you to worry about what they talking about. There's no need for you to concern yourself with whatever tears, crocodile tears that they done came up with. It's no need for you to concern yourself with whatever they may be calling you, because this is going apart and this is falling apart and this is on fire and that is none of your. Why should you don't, they are in the midst of the wrath of God for how they treated you. They are the reason that they going through what they going through right now, because of how they treated you, how they did you. God say, get out his way. You get out his way. This is somebody, they did you wrong. and they know they did you wrong. Yet they fix their mouth, they fix their lips to try to say that you did them wrong and that you wrong. God said, But it's literally by what's going on. You are being blessed and they're under God's wrath. It's obvious who was wrong and who was right. And they don't like that. For some of you, that's really the reason why they are trying so hard to come after you and attack you and stop this and stop that, because they can't stand the idea. They cannot stand the fact that God is showing that you were not doing any of these things this person says you were doing. Some of you, this person lied and said you was cheating on them and that you was doing all these things, yet and still you are by yourself and happy. By yourself and flourishing. And it's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to be single. It's okay not to have somebody that you sitting on the phone with all day. Like, it's okay. How about, like, it's a wonderful thing to actually have the time to sit around and think, what do I like? What do I want to do today? What do I want to eat today? What movie do I want to watch? What do I want? Like, and it's not even to say, like, be selfish, but I'm just saying, like, I just feel like this is for somebody. You spend so much of your time catering to this person and their every need and their every want, and you made yourself to become, I'm being reminded on the movie, the TV show Bridgerton, when it did the little version of Charlotte, and it was talking about, Lady Dandridge, I think that's her name. And when her husband passed, and she was like, she didn't know how to feel. Because since she was 3 years old, her parents promised her to him. And they taught her that her favorite color was his favorite color. And her favorite food was his favorite food. And her favorite music was his favorite music. Her favorite wine, that's his favorite wine. And everything that he likes, that's what she likes. She didn't even know who she was. God said, take out some time and figure out who you are. And stop worrying about this person. They don't care about you. They're not worried about you. They're not concerned about you. In reality, they are just concerned with stopping you and stopping your growth. They don't want you to move forward the way God is pushing you forward. They want you to slow down. They want you to sit down. They want you to be quiet and just sit there and say nothing and do nothing. And God said no. They don't get a say-so in the blessings that God has for you. God said he is not worried about their approval. Their stamps are not qualified to be approving anything that God has for you. Confirmation. God said that he don't care about whatever little stamp they got going. He not worried about that. He don't need their seal to mail this off. He don't need their seal. He not worried about that. He not worried about that. And they can stomp around. They can get upset. They can scream about it. They can jump up and down. They can roll around in the middle of the street. And they can, throw bottles and throw whatever they need to do. They can do whatever they need to do. But God said, and they are not going to come in between him blessing you right now. And because he don't want them coming in between him blessing you right now, he wants you to stay away from them and leave them there. You'll receive the blessings that God is giving you, and that's that. And it don't have nothing to do with how they feel about it. They shouldn't have did you the way they did. And they wouldn't be on the outside looking in. But they're on the outside looking in because they treated you so wrong. And for some of you, they were so mean and so nasty. And they have the audacity to try to say that you're wrong for thinking, you know what, I deserve better than this here. They are trying to make it seem as though you are the villain, because how dare you love yourself more than you love them. And it's nothing wrong, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with marriage. Marriage is beautiful. It's nothing wrong with a relationship. Relationships are beautiful. But it is something wrong with being with someone that does not love you the way that you love them. You were not born to be this person's slave. You were not born to serve them and to just wake up in everything that they want and you. No. You have feelings too. You have emotions too. You are entitled to you are entitled to having your opinion. You are entitled to having your dreams and accomplishing your dreams and doing all kinds of things. And I understand that there are some men that cannot deal with being with a woman that is accomplishing her mission. She's accomplishing her dream. She's doing what God wants her to do. And that's okay. But God said you need to get you when you get with somebody, it needs to be somebody that is genuinely, they love you genuinely, they care about you genuinely. They would never do something that would hurt you. They would never do something that would jeopardize your relationship because they love you so much. And if you just love this person, you just got to be with them, baby. Last piece of advice I'm going to say. If they cannot admit what they did, and they cannot say they will never do it again, they are going to do it again. They intend to do it again. I'm telling you, they have every intention on carrying on and doing it all over again. They have every intention of trying it out again. They have every intention. And for some of you, they may try to hide it. And for some of you, they going to put it in your face even worse than it was in the first place. Because they're going to think to themselves, she's going to take me back no matter what. Or he's going to take me back no matter what. So you know what? I'm going to carry on. God said keep it pushing. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.